I hate every single man. Every single man except the Trumpy. What's going on? What's going on? Cancel the show. Cancel the show immediately. Hello. No time for intros. Let's get to this video. Today we're going to talk about Love Island USA Season 7. This season is already stressing me out, and we're only at episode 7. Why is the Trumpy the only one making sense? Quick disclaimer, I've only ever seen Love Island USA Season 6, and I have a video on that if you want to go watch it, where I ranked everybody. I'm not going to do a ranking this time because I'm watching it live with all of you. I plan on doing kind of like weekly videos every 7 or 8 episodes or so. Secondly, I don't watch any of the challenges that require kissing because obviously. So if the challenge does not have any kind of inappropriate scenes in it, I watch it. If it has inappropriate scenes, I skip it, but I usually just get context from what happened in the challenge afterwards because they all get together and talk about it. So if something happens in the challenge and I missed it, please let me know. But for the most part, I always get enough context from everybody. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm just going to go person to person, give you my thoughts, whatever. And I'm going to do like very, very light makeup because I don't have anywhere to go. So as of filming this, only 7 episodes are out. Some Americans are saying there's 8 episodes. I don't know if Americans are getting additional episodes than the rest of us, but as far as I know, there's only 7 episodes. Let's get started very quickly, starting with Charlie. Boring, I'm bored. As a bombshell, he brought nothing to the villa. None of the girls were interested in him. That's why he stood there all by himself. He's not as terrible as the rest, but he's terrible nonetheless. Let's move on. Hannah, sweet girl, beautiful girl. She seems very sweet. I just hate that Charlie gets a bombshell being brought for him and not Olandria or Chelley or anyone else. Olandria. So, sweet girl, no problems with her. That's it. And then we have Belle-a. Belle-a. She has that TikTok personality that like consists of memes and stolen AAVE. I recently heard a white woman say, I was finna crash out. So then I thought to myself, I don't know how black people aren't burning buildings down. So I was like, let me learn all the words that are like stolen AAVE so I don't use them. Turns out, internet culture, completely stolen. All of it is stolen. Y'all are thieves, colonizers, vultures. So I am doing a complete overhaul of my vocabulary because I don't want to play any role in the continuous theft of black culture, blah, 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 blah. That's another conversation for another day. As a religious girl myself, it did really suck seeing her kind of abandon her morals, quote unquote, for Pimple Boy. She kissed him, went physical with him just for him to leave her anyways. I hated seeing that. Not blaming her or anything. I just felt like the reason why he wasn't going all the way there with her is because she wasn't getting physical. So maybe she felt pressured. Maybe she wanted to. I don't want to speak for the poor girl. However, she was quirky to say the least. I think where she lost Nick, in her final episode when she was eliminated, they sat down, they were having a conversation. She told him she had a dream where everyone in the villa was graduating. He asked her, what degree did you graduate with? She said the highest. And then he asked her what she likes to do for fun. She said, I beach. I like the beach because it looks like Gatorade. No, I'm not calling the poor girl stupid. I'm not calling her stupid. I'm saying perhaps Nick picked Cierra because he can actually have a conversation with her. Nick went quiet. He just sat there as she talked. I don't think he had fun during that conversation. I don't think it was as fun as she thinks it was. Sorry, Belle-a. I wish you the best. Let's move on. Taylor. If you are not attracted at all to Olandria, I'm going to have to assume you don't like women. And I'm not saying you're gay. I'm saying you're a misogynist. Because how do you have the absolute smoke show like Olandria? Is it Olandria or Olandria? I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. How do you have an absolute baddie sleeping next to you at night every single night? And you're not attracted to her? You must not like women. It's the only thing I can come up with that makes sense. You went to the boys all excited, giddy. He was jumping. He was jumping with joy, telling the boys how he was shading Amaya. He was so happy to be talking shit about a woman, making a woman look bad in front of everybody. He was so happy. You could not tell me this man likes women. He hates women. I could smell the misogyny off of him. He looked at Ace for approval. He's like, I did it for you, you know. Do you like me? Do you love me? Will you approve of me? Hates women. Let's move on. Nick. Why are him and Ace running the show? Why are all the boys like lapdogs following Ace and Nick around? When did this become a thing? What is going on? Why are they both trying to get in Jeremiah's head? What did Jeremiah do to them? I don't like Jeremiah. Don't misunderstand me. I hate that guy. They are the two evil spawns of this island, manipulating everything and everyone. First of all, after that challenge, when they found out that Huda hooked up with two people in one day, they were calling her a whore. They went to Jeremiah and said, are you cool with your girl being a whore? And when he said, yeah, I mean, it's fine, because my number was also 2. But what? She's a woman, therefore she cannot do what you guys do. A lot of the men had a body count of 100 plus. You should not be calling anybody a whore. I don't know what Huda did to them for them to hate her that much. They have it out for her. They do not like that girl. They don't like women in general. None of them like women. He says to Jeremiah, I think she's fraudulent. What he's saying basically is that she attached to you quickly so that y'all both can make it to the end and win the show. Once they find out that she is a mother, the sexism will quadruple. People outside of the island are already hating on her for being a single mom on this show. And now the men are going to make this show hell for her, because she's a single mom trying to find love. And then let's talk about the fact that he lied about being a cheater. I am 100% sure, I'm going to say allegedly to save my ass, but I'm 100% sure that he lied to the producers and told them he never cheated. And then once he realized that all the other guys were cheaters too, and the girls were okay with it, then he fessed up to it. I'm 100% convinced, because his own, allegedly, his own ex-girlfriend did not know that he cheated on her. She found out while watching the show, like the rest of us. And his cheating, lying ways are very obvious, because he did not tell Cierra that he was making out with Belle-a 2 minutes before he made out with her. He never told her. And some of y'all were saying he's 90s fine. I disagree. None of them are fine. Jeremiah actually is pretty cute. I don't like him, but he is good looking. But none of them. Now let's talk about Cierra. I adore the way she talks. Her cadence, the way she so calm. She has that, and I'm not making fun of her. I love her lips. She's like, amazing. I really like Cierra. I could tell during that body count thing, the challenge that they did, where she found out she had the highest and Belle-a had the lowest, that bothered her slightly. I just felt like Cierra was a little bit insecure about that. I don't know, just a little bit. But she is human. She never went to Belle-a. She never attacked her. She never said anything bad about her. She's human. She's flawed. She has insecurities. I like Cierra. I do not want her to be with Nick. I don't think she's as okay with Nick lying to her as she says. She's just gonna deal with it until a better match comes in for her. And I sure hope a better match comes in for her. I really pray. A better match comes in for all the girls, because I don't think she's as okay with him lying to her as she said. I don't know. Maybe she is, but I don't think so. Let's move on to the devil himself, Ace. Someone on TikTok said Ace must be short for menace. I have never seen a man with such extreme commitment issues in my life. And guess what? He also hates women. I can smell the red pill podcast off of him. Oh, I hate these men. He and Rob are twin flames. I talked about this in my video, but Rob is the type of guy to disrespect you to your face, but when you get mad, then you're the one in the wrong. And that's exactly who Ace is. He was gaslighting Amaya, pissing her off left and right, but because he stayed calm and she was the one who got riled up, then she's the one in the wrong. I hate men like this so much. They are my biggest trigger. They're the ones who piss me off the most. And because Amaya did not stay calm and stay quiet, he's turned the entire house against her. Now she's the crazy one. And Rob attempted to do the same thing with Leah. He likes Chelley, but doesn't choose her. Chooses Amaya instead, right? Because he wants Chelley to chase him. Have you seen what Chelley looks like? You think she's gonna sit there beg you like Meredith Grey to pick her, choose her, love her? Have you seen what she looks like? She's way out of your league, first of all. Then after picking Amaya, 15 minutes later, he tells her he wants to explore other connections. And he says he's a slow burner. He doesn't want physical connection right away. He doesn't want to touch her or hug her or snuggle her or anything. And of course this pissed off Amaya and offended her, because why couldn't you wait till tomorrow? She's on this high because she's thinking like, oh my god, he chose me, like our connection is so strong, this is so nice. And then immediately tells her, actually, I want nothing to do with you. Get away from me. And when she called him a player, that's what she was trying to say, is that you have commitment issues. You cannot commit to a person. And then he makes her breakfast. She calls him babe and absolutely loses it. He loses his mind. Loses his mind over a 4-letter word. He trapped her with a question. He said, what do you call your significant other? She was like, oh, sometimes I call them babe. He's like, you call your boyfriend babe? So don't call me babe. I'm not your boyfriend, so don't call me babe. Relax. You are not her man. You are not her man. You're making her out to seem like she's this crazy girl who's madly in love with you and she's stalking you and following you around. You're the one who chose her, and you're making it seem like she's the crazy one who wants you and you want nothing to do with her. Relax. Relax. You are not her boyfriend, and she knows that. She didn't do anything to make you think that y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend, except say, thanks, babe, that's it. The way he kept saying, I picked you, I picked you, I picked you. Is she supposed to get on her knees and kiss your feet for picking her? He thought Amaya was going to be like, yes, sir, thank you for picking me, sir. I'm going to get on my knees and kiss your feet, sir. I will never touch you again, sir. I will respect your boundaries, sir. It's one thing to be like, I'm a slow burner. I'm not going to get affectionate with you right away. But I don't know what happened behind the scenes. He's acting like Amaya is straddling him, jumping onto him, won't let him go. What is going on? And because Amaya is not letting him have it, Amaya is not going to sit back and let him disrespect her and talk to her like that. She let him have it. And now she's the crazy one. He's going around trying to turn the entire house against her, talking to all the men about how she's the crazy one. Anytime a man says his ex is crazy, I always ask the question, what did you do to make her crazy? And then after he has that fight with Amaya, instead of breaking things off with her, the next day he just goes and plans a yoga date with Chelley. Such an asshole. Oh my god. He doesn't say anything to Amaya, nothing. He just goes and plans a whole date with Chelley after not picking her. What game is this guy playing? And what the hell is his beef with Huda? I think, and a lot of people on the internet speculate, that he already knows that Huda is a mom. Because he follows all of them on social media. Or something like that. So because he already knows she's a mom, I think it's the misogynist in him that's like, what's a mom doing here? Mom shouldn't be here. She's a whore. She's this, she's that. And that's what he has out for her. But then, when Huda does that thing during the challenge where she calls him out, now suddenly it's a problem. We're going to ignore the fact that you had it out for her this entire time. But now suddenly her dishing it back, that now it's a problem. He's acting like he's this big boss man at 5'8", no less. And everyone should just fall in line behind him. And the men are falling in line behind him. But not the girls though. The girls are not falling for it. And now let's talk about Amaya. I love a confrontational woman. I love a confrontational woman. I'm extremely non-confrontational. I do not like conflict, and I avoid conflict at all costs, and I hate that about myself. I wish I was more confrontational and just just picked a fight and moved on with my life. I'm the type to stew in my feelings. Her anger was misplaced with Chelley, 100%. I understand her frustration. Ace picked her and then goes and hugs Chelley and then plans a date with Chelley. And after Chelley heard her complain about him all this time, she still wants to go on the date with Ace. I understand her. Her anger is completely misplaced. She should not have lashed out at Chelley. And I hate that the menace to society was sitting down there listening to the whole thing, and I bet he was getting off on it. The fact that two women were fighting because of him and fighting over him, I know he was getting off on it. I really do like Amaya. I love a stern woman who won't take shit, especially from a man. And when she was walking towards the men and they were all shaking, quivering in fear, I love this woman. The same way the men stress out the women, I need a woman who stresses out the men, and I love Amaya. I love Amaya so much. I really want a new man for her, a man who won't piss her off, a man who will cuddle her and give her the physical affection that she deserves. Thank you, let's move on. Huda, my delusional queen. I do not hate Huda, unlike some of you. Some of you really hate her. Like, really hate her. Like, wishing for her downfall, hate her. The amount of misogyny she's experiencing online for being a single mother, as if single mothers don't deserve love. Her child is with her father. Relax. Everything that she was afraid of is happening to her. She did not tell anybody in the house that she is a single mom, because one, she didn't want to be rejected, and she didn't want to be judged. And now she's about to be rejected by Jerimiah, and she's being judged, not only by everybody in the house, but by the entire world. I feel so bad for her. If I was Huda, I would have walked into that house and said, hello, my name is Huda, I'm 24, and I'm a single mom. I'm not looking for a father for my child. My child already has a father. I am looking for a man who will support me, and men will run away from you. They will run away from her. But I'd rather be right off the bat rejected by the wrong man than fall in love with the wrong man and allow him to potentially hurt me or my child. She's going about this the wrong way. I will not call her a bad mother the same way y'all are doing it, because she's a young mom and she will make mistakes. But she is doing this the wrong way. She should have told everybody right off the bat that she's a mom. She's very delusional and she attaches fast. She met Jerimiah day one. She was already saying, I love you. Huda. She also, like, those rose-colored glasses, they need to come off. Because he did not say he wants to move in with you. He said, I think he said he'll move near you. And all she heard was, I don't believe she's lying. I believe that's actually what she heard. She heard the word move in and she filled in the gaps herself. I fully believe that's what's happening. There's many scenes where Jerimiah is like, he'll say something and then change his mind based on her reaction, which I believe is a red flag, because that shows he's not being fully sincere. She doesn't see it. She's in her own world. I believe in her mind she's in this, like, field of roses going da 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 da, ha 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 ha. She's not here with us, you guys, and I need her to snap out of it. I need her to wake up. She's so intense. During the challenge when Jerimiah fessed up to cheating and she was like, period, that's why I stay. That is not your man. Please relax. I really like Huda. I support women's rights as much as I support women's wrongs. Okay, and she's very much a woman in the wrong. But like, Huda, please, I need you to snap out of this. Casa is going to kill her, but maybe Casa will take her out of it. Maybe some distance from him will help her. Huda, please, you're stressing me out. I need her to snap out of this haze. Now, let's talk about all of you who want her baby daddy in the show. You hate her. Oh my God, you hate her. At first, when I saw those TikToks, I thought, oh, this is a funny joke. I like some of them. And then I went to her baby daddy's TikTok because I wanted to see what he looked like. Sorry, I'm curious. Y'all were in his comment section telling him to go to Love Island. Some of you are serious about this. You all hate her. Why would you want to do that to her? Let's move on to Jerimiah. My first impression of him is that he started off by saying that he's a good guy, and then not even a second later said, but I also cheated on my ex. But it was a mistake, I'll never do it again. He is 100% in it for the money. When she told him that she had a child once, he almost passed out. He nearly fainted. Two, he was like, okay, well, if we make it all the way to the end and we win this thing, then we can see what happens. You see how Huda is not listening to him? Ace knows knows that there's something off about this guy, that he is not being sincere, that he's only here for the money. He does not want to be a dad. And that's fine. That's fine. Except he's not communicating that with her at all. From the moment she told him that she was a mom, he's like, why is she treating me like a child? When he said she goes into mom mode, would he have said that if she didn't tell him she was a mom? No, he would not. No, he would not have said that. He would not even be thinking that. All he thinks about is the fact that she's a mom, and he's extremely bothered by it. There's this very funny scene when everyone in the house calls them mom and dad. Look at Jeremiah's face. His smile dropped. He is not okay with this arrangement, and he's looking for a way out of it. It's like she's holding him by his neck, and the closer they get, the more his legs are lifting off the floor, and he's refusing to tell her because he's in it for the win. He's in it for the money. One thing I respect about last season, about Cordell from last season, is that all the men tried to get in his head, and he didn't listen. He made up his own mind about Serena and trusted his own feelings. This season, however, one person says one thing, and he's immediately swayed. Do you not have thoughts of your own, Jerimiah? Do you not have opinions of your own? Why are you so easily swayed by all the boys in the house? Why do you make it so easy for them to get in your head? You have the audacity to say that Huda is treating you like she's your parent when you're behaving like a baby. What I want is for them to stay till casa and then go off, and I want to see what that's like when Huda is away from him. Will she be like Kayla and just be distraught, or will she snap out of it? I need them to separate. Let's talk about Austin. A Trumpy is my favorite man in the house. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. What's going on here? Cancel the show. Cancel the show. Cancel the show. Why is the Trumpy the only one making sense? When he called out Ace and said, Chelley is not going to chase you, she's not like that. Why is the Trumpy the only one making sense? Why are you making me side with the Trumpy? What's... I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. And then with the Jerimiah comment, when everyone said what's going on, and he flat out said they got in his head, why is he the only one? Why is he the only guy I like a little bit in the house? Mind you, I hate all the men. I hate all the men, and I hate him too. But I like him the most out of all of them. What's going on? Cancel the show. Cancel the show. The fact that he's still here and Yullissa is not tells me that they're okay with the MAGA supporters. They're not okay with one of them saying the N-word. Someone on Twitter said Austin is this close to calling Ace a slur, and I agree. You don't think he's ever said a slur in his life? He's a Trump supporter. The reason why I like him a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, is because he's like, yeah, I'm a whore. I sleep with everybody. So what? I'm a pool boy. I get around. He's not lying or anything. What is happening? What is happening? Let me move on. I can't talk about this anymore. Chelley! I love Chelley. First of all, most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life, possibly. Secondly, her man is not in the house. It's not Ace. It's not Austin. He's not in the house yet. I want them to bring in the finest man on planet Earth, or woman. I don't discriminate against the LGBTs, okay? Find the finest person on planet Earth and bring it to her in the house. That's what she deserves. I am so sick of all these gorgeous women having to deal with these ugly little petulant children who hate women. I hate these men. Her and Ace will never happen. I don't care if I have to fly to Fiji myself. I'm not letting it happen. And finally, Olandria. Or Olandria. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. She's my favorite because she is so funny. She's, first of all, the most... I said that about Chelley. I'm saying it about Olandria too. She is possibly the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my entire life. Her and Chelley, neck and neck. Neck and neck. And Taylor's not attracted to her. This outfit she's wearing, where she's wearing this like checkered bikini thing with the cowboy hat. Oh! She looks like a cowgirl Barbie. Oh, she looks so good. She looks so good. Taylor saw her in that and said, I don't like it. Loser, 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 loser. I hate Taylor for her. I need a new man for her now. Now. I need it yesterday, actually. She's so funny. When she called Ace Christopher Columbus because he keeps exploring. Let's talk about that moment with her and Huda. Do you understand now? Huda's annoying. And the way she was sitting there going, those are not your men. You need some real men. First of all, he is not your man. He is not your man. Secondly, all Olandria said to her was, relax. We're not that upset. Just chill yourself. And Huda starts crying. Huda, you're embarrassing me. Like, Huda, what's going on? Olandria did nothing wrong. I know Huda meant well by trying to support the girls. She's just so intense all the time. And finally, Yullissa, I'm so glad she's out of the house. How I imagine her leaving the house is I imagine, you know that hovercraft in the Hunger Games that like comes and picks up the dead tributes? That's how I imagine Yullissa was kicked out of Love Island. And that's all I have to say. I will try to post these episodes weekly. I'm aiming for Wednesday, but no promises on that. Other than that, thank you for watching this video. And I'll be back next week for my opinions on episode 8 to 14? Question mark? I don't know. But thanks for watching. Mwah. Goodbye.